In this video, we are going to take a look at Activity 6, where we will be exploring human development indicators. So simply go to this link, click on this link to go, and we will see how to download some indicators from the World Bank. So let's see, here we go. So you have the United Nations Development Program, and you have some indicators here you can download. So it's not actually the World Bank, it's the United Nations Development Program. Now, I am going to click here and I'll take human development indicators. Now, before you do that, you can click here and explore all the indicators which are here. However, I want to first filter it by the human development indicator. But for your personal exploration, you can come here directly without going there. So I'll first filter at this level, then we will see what is left. When we come here, I'll choose a few. I'll take the Human Development Index. I'll take life expectancy at birth. I'll take the mean schooling year. What else will I take? I'll also take the gross national income per capita, and I'll leave it there. So if you want, you can take more. It's really up to you. Filter by years. Let's see the years. I'll click on select all. I want all the years so that I can see how things change across time. I'll go to this filter. It's very important you scroll down and you can take all countries, or you can choose the countries you want directly. I'm going to take all countries. It's going to be a nice exercise to be able to see how we can filter them when we are playing around with the pivot tables. So I'll just click on select all and I'll go to search, and it's going to search for a data. Now I'll come here where you see Excel. I'll click on it in order to download the Excel table. Now once I've done that, I'll go to my download folder and open it, but I have it already here. So if you go to your download folder, you will see this file already downloaded. Just click to open it in Microsoft Excel. It's going to open it, and I'm going to click to enable editing in case it appears. Let me slightly increase the size of the screen so that you can see what I'm doing. I will get rid of some things. I don't need the country code, so I'll just click on top of A. Right click on the A column and take delete to get rid of that column. Here we have the different names of the countries. Here we have the code of the index code. I actually do not need the code, so I'm just going to click on that column, on column B, and hit delete. We definitely need the index. Here it says dimension. We don't need any dimension. I would right click on top and delete. Here it's telling us indicator code. I don't need it. Right click delete. We have the year. We need the year. We need the value. We definitely do not need any note, so I'm going to also delete any note that appears. So we have country, we have the index, we have the, let me see, what's this? It's indicator. Okay, we don't need this. I'm going to click on B, download the index, and only keep indicator, keep year, and also the value. So now it's time for us to pivot. I'll click anywhere inside my data. Now remember, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. I'll pivot it. I'll go to insert, go to pivot table, click on it, pivot from table range, and just say OK to anything that comes. Now I'll take value and put it where we have values. Click on sum, click on value field settings. We want average, click on number format, take number, OK, and OK. The next thing, I'll take year and put it where we have rows, and I'll take country and put it where we have filter. This is a very important stage. Click there, and then come here, click the drop down, click on select multiple items, and I'll take select all to uncheck everything. Then I'll scroll and take the countries I want. Just to indicate, I'll take, for example, Canada. Let me go and take France. Let's look for Germany. And let's take Italy. I will just go to the end now. Enough of that. Let's take United States, United Kingdom, and why not take Japan? So feel free to include any country you want to compare. So I'll throw in Japan there and I'll leave it as it is. I'll say okay. Now once I've done that, I will come and still take country here, click on it, drag it and drop it under columns. So you can see the countries I initially selected, we have them there. Now I'll click anywhere inside, go to pivot table analyze, click on pivot chart, take line, okay. Now we have a pivot chart, we have a line chart helping us to compare what's happening at the level of the different countries. Now it's important for us to add some slicers because this is technically not correct because it's mixing all the indicators. We want to be able to separate them. So we will click on pivot chart analyze. We will go to insert slicer. We'll take indicator. We will OK. Once we do that, I'll increase the size so that I can see what is in it, do some slice adjustments and bring it there. Now I can click to compare based on the gross national income per capita. Now it's important for you to check what per capita means. It simply means you take the gross national income and you divide by the population you have. So if I click there, I can see what happens for that. Now I can compare which country has the highest gross national income per capita and which country has the lowest between these nations I've chosen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, between the 7 nations. Now let's try the Human Development Index and see they are pretty high, pretty close. However, you can see which country has the highest Human Development Index. That's really interesting. Then you can go to the life expectancy at birth and also see the country with the highest and the country with the lowest. It's really amazing to see. Then the mean years of schooling, you can see the country with the highest and you can see the country with the lowest. So it's an interesting thing to look at these indicators and try to understand what's happening. How is it changing across time? Is it improving? Look at where Germany was, and then suddenly they overtook everyone by 2000 and what? Basically 2002, and they've stayed on top all the time. Look at the second one, which was basically Canada, not doing too bad. So you want to look at these trends for each of these indicators and be able to write your report. Now you could also click inside this place, go to pivot table analyze, add a slicer, click on country, OK. Now you have a slicer. You can see the different countries you have. I don't know if you have much screen space as I click on country. I come here under the slicer for the ribbon for the slicer. I can increase a few spaces. Now the problem is that we have so many countries. You can see the countries I've chosen. If you want to get rid of a country, you just need to click on Control and uncheck that country. So this is just here to help you. Now, all what I want is for you start with the first one, and then you can even do print screen if you think that's the easiest for you. Do print screen, or you would just copy it as an image, go to the Word document. Let me create a new one, paste it. It's important that you paste it as an image because when you come and change things here, it should not affect. I'll click on the second one, do basically the same thing. Here I'm using print screen and just cropping that, taking it to my Word document, because at the end of the day, I want to see 4 distinct charts for the different indicators. So here you have your first indicator, you have your second. Just use the slicer to change. Once you change it, you do print screen and you get your indicator. Take it to your Word document, paste it, et voila. So just do it for all the 4 indicators and then talk about it. If you take a look here, it says describe the trends shown in your line plots for your chosen indicators. Based on your analysis, identify any significant challenges or issues related to sustainable development and suggest appropriate policies or strategies to address these concerns. So whatever you observe here in your charts, you want to say, for example, wow, if you take a look at the mean years of schooling, if you choose a particular country, why is it behaving that way? What about the life expectancy and so on? So if you choose to talk about Canada for your write-up, if you really want to see what's happening, just click on Canada, so that you can see clearly. Then you can play around and see what's happening across time. That's just it. Okay, I hope you have fun doing this and you know how to get your data and play around with it. I will see you in class.